check in one station at a time. First, we're going to go with short time and mobile. If you just want to stop by and say hi this morning, now's the time to do it.
Net Control, Alpha Alpha 4, Golf Hotel, Gus, Mobile, Port Charlotte.
Good morning, Gus. How are you this morning?
Things are great. I've got my ICOM 7100 firmly installed in my truck, and it's working great. Over.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, it's a good little radio, that's for sure. Okay, anything else for us before I let you go?
Well, thanks for the conversation. Always enjoy talking to you, Dwayne. Thanks for taking the net, and we'll talk to you again. Alpha Alpha 4, Golf Hotel, off and clear.
Nice crisp signal this morning. Thank you very much for checking in. I think I heard Ariel in there. Ariel, was that you trying to check in?
Yes, Net Control. This is November 1 Alpha Mike. Good morning, Dwayne.
How are you? What are you up to this morning?
I'm working, but I do have an announcement. This coming Saturday is International YL POTA Day, and I'm going to do a POTA at Mayaca Forest. So if anyone wants to join me, either if you don't have my information, just email cars and I'll get a message and I will get back in touch with you. But I'm going to plan to be there at 8 o'clock to do POTA. And if you don't have a radio or the antenna, you can just use mine and set up your own, POTA at that time.
Tell us one more time where that's going to be, and do you have a location, like street location?
It's going to be at Mayaca Forest, which is right off of River Road. So you would just drive right through Northport, take a left on River Road, take a left at the sign that says Mayaca Forest, drive down the dirt road, and on the left you'll see a picnic table, and I'll be set up there.
Good. That's helpful. I know right where that is. All right, Ariel, anything else for us this morning?
No, that's it. And, if you can't be there at 8, that's okay. Come at 9 so that, you get a chance to do POTA. All you YLs out there, let's do this.
All right, Ariel. Thank you for inviting us. Take care. Have a good work day. WHHAV looking for further check-ins.
Net Control. Net Control. Check in Kilo Echo 2, Alpha Sierra Bravo. This is Vito out in Babcock Ranch. Good morning, Dwayne.
Hey, good morning, Vito. How are you this morning? What are you up to?
Continuing to work on my new condo. I'll be hanging some TVs today.
Gosh, that sounds like fun. We've just about got our kitchen back together. Maybe by the end of the day we'll have it. Very good. Well, good to hear from you this morning, Vito. We'll let you get back to work. Don't want to keep a busy man down, so you take care. This is WHAJV looking for short time and mobile. Net Control.
Whiskey 8 Golf Victor Mobile, Arcadia.
What you doing in Arcadia today?
Well, I just finished a bus run for the public schools, and now I'm going to head home and have some breakfast.
Well, that sounds like fun. What do you got for breakfast this morning?
Well, it'd probably be a very expensive breakfast if I have eggs. The price of eggs, but I'll think of some scrambled eggs and sausage would be good.
Yeah, breakfast has gotten pricey because of the eggs. Very good. All right, anything else for us before I let you go?
No, sir. Thanks for taking the net. Thanks for getting me checked in the log. Whiskey 8 Golf Victor Mobile clear.
All right, sir. You have a wonderful day. WHHAV looking for short time and mobile. This is WHHAV on the Sunshine Net. Anyone, anywhere, who's out there this morning wants to stop by and say hi?
Net Control. Net Control, please check in Kilo November 4, Juliet, Echo November, KM4JE, and Allen on the banks of the beautiful Mayaca River. Over.
banks of the beautiful Myakka River, if it isn't my buddy, my pal, Alan. How are you, Alan?
I'm a little on the cool side sitting out here this morning. It's in the mid-50s, but the sun's out, and the sky is blue. Road noise is manageable. A lot of pelicans and waterbirds flying around. It's a pretty good morning overall. Over.
Ah, very good. Very good. Yeah, it's a little chilly out there this morning. But, you know, not bad. Not bad. Could be worse. Could be like what I had this, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, where we're 17 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So what are you up to today?
Got to make a run up to Detweiler's. We wanted to go up on Saturday, but something else came up. Get some meat and some veggies up there. Got to give my mother a call. Mondays is my day to give her a call, let her know that I'm still alive. So that's good. Other than that, not a whole lot. Going to cook up another corned beef to go with the potatoes, carrots, and cabbage that were left over. We seem to take a corned beef and just obliterate it in what should be two meals. We put it all down in one plus a couple of sandwiches, so it's my turn to get us back to where we have more corned beef to go with the corned beef and cabbage. Over.
Oh, yes. Love that corned beef and cabbage. Very good. Okay, Alan. Sure glad to hear from you this morning. Alan is our Sunday morning net control from the... I'm having a little trouble with my button this morning, staying stuck. Hey, 73s, Alan. Who would like to check into the Sunshine Net next?
Net control. K4LON. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a glorious day in the neighborhood, don't you think so?
Well, that depends. I just got off a Fusion talk on there for a little bit. I got a project today. My FT450 transmitter decided it doesn't want to transmit. It will receive nicely, but it doesn't want to transmit. So I got to start tearing that apart today. That'll give me something to do.
Oh, rest for the wicked there, Lon. Yeah, well, what had happened? It just pooped out? No warning?
Well, I noticed about I don't know, month ago maybe, my memory function on it ceased to work. You know, I had several frequencies and stuff stored in the memory on it, and it ceased to work. And then yesterday afternoon, 10 meters was pretty wide open. So I tried to jump on 10 meters, and I was listening to all kinds of people, but nobody could hear me. And then every time I would key the mic, it would shut the whole thing off. You know, like if you have a high SWR, you know how like it'll shut your transmitter off so you don't get any damage. Well, that's what it's doing. So now I got to figure out why.
Ah, there you go. Well, 'tis a puzzlement. Either that or you've got Minahoonies in it. Anything else for us before I let you go?
No, that's it. Everybody have a good day. Please drive safe. Good friends are hard to come by. This is K4LON 73.
All right, have a great day. WHHAV looking for further check-ins for the Sunshine Net. Please come now.
Net control, this is Kilo 4, Papa Juliet Golf. Peter, good morning.
Oh, hello, Peter. How are you?
Now I recognize that voice, Dwayne. I'm doing well, but in my RV, I had a broken or power steering line, and that doesn't sound good.
Oh, my goodness. Were you driving when it broke?
Yes, luckily, we were driving back from camping out about 85 miles from here, and I was stopping at Publix at Burnt Store Road, and I was going in to get a grinder for my wife and I, or a sub as you guys would call it. And as I was driving down, in the parking lot, I hear this pop, really loud, like noise. And I got out and looked all the way around. Of course, I looked at the top to see if the air conditioner fell off. I couldn't see anything. So I parked and started coming out, and it just felt like it was a little rough steering. And then when I got on Burnt Store Road, I was getting a shimmy in the steering wheel. And of course, the faster you go, with this easier your steering is. So I didn't really notice a tremendous amount until I pulled into Burnt Store Marina, where I had slowed down quite a bit. And when I was pulling into my cul-de-sac, going very slow, I could hardly turn the wheel. So towed out to Mr. Front End, and they see the pop line is just going to be how difficult it is to get. So.
Oh, man. Wow, that's not fun. Well, I'm glad you at least got home safe and sound.
Yeah, that could have been a whole different thing when you think about it. You're 80 miles from home, and all of a sudden the thing goes bingo, and you can get in an accident, or it would just have been miserable. I felt very favored, amen, that it happened, within a couple of miles of my home.
Very good, sir. So, what are your plans to getting it fixed?
Well, it's at Mr. Front End right now, and I went down there, and the mechanic went under it while I was there, and he saw where it was leaking out of a hose, or a line, we'll call it, a pinhole hole, and it's like, how soon can they get that part, or can they make up their own line? I guess the lines are just very similar to brake lines.
Mr. Front End is a very good location to go to, that's for sure. I've heard nothing but great things about them.
Yes, they are a good location to go to. Sometimes they get backed up because they have so much business. Luckily, I hit a slack time, and I've been going there long enough that I know the mechanic and stuff, and if he can get his parts and everything, it'll be done this week. Probably be done in a couple days. But and plus, once they get in there and look, if it's more than what they expect, that's what you just don't know what happens then. But it should be out of there this week. That'd be good because we were going up to Silver Springs camping with a group next week.
Oh, very good. All right, sir. Well, at least you've got it home, and you've got a plan for getting it fixed. That's what's important. Well, you take care. We'll say 73s. Thanks for stopping by. W8JJV, looking for further check-ins.
Net Control. Net Control, this is Kilo Quebec 4, Echo Lima Kilo, Kermit in Warren Mineral Springs. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning, Sunshine.
Good morning, Kermit. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well this morning. Spent the weekend assembling a new bed and various other things around the house. So, enjoying that. New bed and new mattress is very comfortable. Compared to our old mattress, which had dents and valleys in it and such. Especially on my side of the bed. In any case, and if you're heading up to Silver Springs, they had to make kids for me. You don't know them, of course, but my middle son lives in Silver Spring Shores, and the other two are on the east side of Ocala. Anyways, yeah, I'm hoping to get up there myself sometime in the not too distant future.
that's about it. Dallas is played with today, but other than that, I'm clear and done.
Hey, Kermit, very good. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi this morning. We appreciate it. WHAJV looking for further check-ins. Net control. C4CC. Morning, Dave. How are you this morning? What are you up to?
Oh, I'm pretty good, and enjoying looking at the sunny weather out there, and doing a little bit of FT8 on 40 meters. And I was chasing this rogue station, and he never did respond. No, he's a rogue station because the call sign was AA5UN.
Oh, yeah. Rogue in Texas.
Yeah. Anyway, he was talking to somebody in Japan, or I should say handshaking with somebody in Japan, and I guess he decided to get off the air because I haven't seen a signal out there for a few minutes now.
Oh, very good. So, you're out FT8ing this morning? Yeah, it's a little chilly out there, but it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's up to about 60 degrees now. It was down to 48 earlier today, but it's supposed to be up to low 80s today, so what the heck. I can handle a little bit of cool temperatures in the morning as long as I get my sunshine and around 80 degrees or so in the afternoon.
Roger, Roger. That's the way I feel, too. Yeah, I'm a happy camper as long as it warms up. But I like it cool at night for sleeping.
Yeah, I'd open up the house a bit, but when I bought this house, there weren't any screens in it, so unless I want bugs in the house, I don't open it up. But anyway, looking forward to playing racquetball this afternoon, and that's about everything on my schedule.
Well, you're always such a busy man. Busy, busy, busy. Always doing something. Very good. Racquetball. All right. Have fun. Be careful. Remember, old men aren't as flexible as they used to be. But I don't have to tell you that. WHAJV looking for further check-ins.
Net control. Net control, this is KM4 LKC. Doug, good morning, Dwayne.
Hey, good morning, Doug. How you been? What you been doing? Traveling?
Yep, we've been doing some traveling, been doing some antenna playing and testing. I've activated the Deep Creek Preserve, which was an old POTA location, and then they took it away, and then they brought it back. But anyway, playing with some antennas out there, and man, just a reminder of what a simple 20-meter dipole at 33 feet will do for you. You cannot beat that antenna. So anyway, that was fun. And I think we're going to head out here on the 10th and activate a park at Hickory Hammock near the Kissimmee River, and then go down to Fish Eating Creek and activate one from there. So spend the week playing a little bit of radio and chasing Ray around some big open lots.
I'll bet you Ray loves it when you're out there doing those POTUS. Very fun. So you're keeping active in your retirement, I take it.
I am, yeah. I still got the big toe in the business. I got to host a dog and pony show tomorrow. But other than that, quickly settling into it, and Jane has a long, well, you know the drill, has a long list of things for me to do. So maybe eventually I'll get to enjoy some of it. Now, just kidding. We've had a great time with the little travel trailer, hauling it around, learning all about it, and so it's been fun. So it will keep going. Should be the big adventure this summer as we head out west, and I get to hear all the stories of Tom NV4H telling me stories, Dennis 85AO telling me stories about going out there. So we'll get to experience it for ourselves. So that should be fun. I'm sure that's old hat for you, but new adventure for us. Anyway, just wanted to pop in. Always great to hear you on the net, and appreciate you taking it. KM4LKC.
Hey, Doug. Yeah, I'm glad you discovered the RV world. My wife and I have been RVing for about 40 years. And as you know, we stay in a camper for a couple months in the summertime to visit our grandkids. So, all right, 73s, don't work too hard. Sounds like you're having a good time. This is a good thing. WHHAV looking for further check-ins.
Stick this button here. Morning, White. W9GYC. PGI. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you? What are you up to?
Doing some paperwork right now, and then I'm going to go out and work on the boat. I got shorted out the oil, the sensor, basically just a thermistor that's on the block there, and so it says I got 80 pounds oil pressure all the time as soon as I turn on the key. And so it obviously shorted out, so I got another one, so I'm going to try to finagle myself down in the engine compartment and try to get it replaced.
Well, you know, I understand that, but I'm a little bit bigger guy than you are. I don't know that I could finagle my way down into the engine compartment.
Well, this boat, I actually am impressed with the engineering on it. All the other boats I had, including the one that was destroyed in the storm, you had to hang pretty much upside down, and you're opening covers and lifting up the seat and trying to finagle your way in. And this one, the whole back end is hinged, so you can just lift it up, and you have total open to the whole engine. You can reach every single thing that's in there. Of course, this is at the furthest back in and all the way on the bottom, so it will be the hardest thing to reach in there. But I got one of those camera on the end of a wire type thing, so I could see my daughter got for me, and you plug it into the tablet, and it's got a little light on the end, and it lets you see what you're doing.
Ah, there you go. All you got to do is remember which side's left and which side's right. When I look through those camera things, that's what I get confused about.
Everything's in reverse. You know, I got a monitor that I use for testing at home, and it's got all the different type of video inputs. It is a tool, and it actually has a reverse on it. You can flip it so that it is the right way. That was pretty ingenious. Somebody was thinking.
Yeah, because your righty-tighty becomes lefty-loosey otherwise. All right, very good. Anything else for us before I let you go?
Oh, I haven't seen you since the hamcation. Did you do okay there?
I bought a couple of trinkets, and that was about it. I needed a couple of power cords, and I found them at 50 cents a piece, so that wasn't bad. But walked around and met a lot of friends, saw a lot of people I look forward to seeing every year at Orlando, including yourself. So one of these days I got to get to Dayton. All right, anything else for us before I let you go?
That's it. Hello to everybody, goodbye to everybody, and I hope everybody enjoys the stay. It's a little chilly now, but it's supposed to be really nice later, so doing this outside work, getting down in there while it's still comfortable, so I ain't working up a sweat. See y'all later, W9GYC.
All right, sir. Don't work too hard. WHAJV, looking for further check-ins on the Sunshine Net.
Net control, please check in KR4ANF. Ira, good morning, Dwayne.
Morning. It's a beautiful day today, don't you think?
It's lovely. A little nippy this morning when I did my bike ride, but it's going to be really nice and sunny, so I'm looking forward to getting my storage battery charged up, get the solar panel out for it.
What kind of batteries you got?
I built a lithium iron phosphate battery, bought the cells at 200 amp hour. I've got 2 in parallel, 4 in series. And I think I have one of the cells is weak because the BMS kicks out because one cell is low voltage even though the other ones are fine.
If you can separate the cells and top them off and then put them back together, that would certainly confirm it.
Yeah, I did that. I pulled them apart. I top balanced everything, and still that one cell just doesn't hold the charge.
Well, that would throw things off, that's for sure. So, what else you got going on today?
Had a lovely boat ride yesterday, beautiful day, but I found out that 2 of the zones on the stereo weren't working, so I'm going to have to start to do some wire investigating, see if it's a loose connection somewhere.
Oh, loose wires. Those are always fun to find. Good luck with that. Yep. Take care, my friend. Sounds like you got a project for today. Keep you out of the pool hall. WHJJV looking for further check-ins.
Control. Net control, please check in Kilo Quebec 4 Zulu Oscar Papa, KQ4 ZOP, Mike in Port Charlotte.
Hey, Mike, how's it going in Port Charlotte? And did you make any contacts with the meter antenna?
I got one in after I got it up on there. Got a good signal check on there. Got to try a few more today and see if I need to do any additional tuning on that. Enjoying the sun this morning. Still working on my coffee. It looks like it's going to be a nice day.
I think it's going to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully my wife and I will get our kitchen completely back together today. That's our goal. Oh, man, talk about messing up your life, putting in a new kitchen. We've been 3.5 weeks on it now, so hopefully we'll have everything organized before the end of the day, and you'll have your antenna all tuned up, and we'll both be happy campers.
Yeah, that makes it an awesome day for both of us. Yeah, I know you've been waiting on getting that whole kitchen thing done. We went through that whenever we still lived up in the Kansas City area on there, so I feel your pain on that one on there. But it was a nice item when it got finished and made it much nicer.
I got all the decorative lighting in yesterday. That was fun. I like playing with lighting, so the under the cabinets and so it's ready to go. We just like I said, we got to keep moving in, throwing stuff away. Boy, I couldn't believe how much crap in our cabinets we didn't even remember we had.
Yeah, it is amazing what you collect over time, and you go actually digging through there and moving everything completely out, and it's like, where did this come from?
Yeah, well, we've been here for 24 years, I think. So we had a lot of junk that was in the back, in the corner, kind of stuff that decided if we haven't used it in this many years, we don't need it. Out it goes. So, all right, very good. Always good to hear from you. Thanks for checking in. Have fun today. WHJJV looking for further check-ins. All right, this is the Sunshine Net, sponsored by the Charlotte Amateur Radio Society. WHJJV is your net control this morning. Looking forward to seeing who wants to check in next. Net control.
November 8 Echo Yankee Foxtrot, Jack, Cape Coral. Good morning.
Good morning, Jack. Good to hear from you this morning. How's the puppy doing?
Oh, I've been having a lot of fun with her. great company. She's doing good.
Yeah, our puppy's doing really well too. We got one about the same time you did. We adopted a corgi, and she's really settled down and really become quite a sweetheart of a dog. She's likes to cuddle, and she's not much of a barker, so she's a lot of fun. All right, so what are you up to today, Jack?
Oh, I haven't decided yet. I've got plenty of things I need to do. But what I'm going to do, that might be different. I was going to mention they're having wiener dog races March 15th here in the Cape. So I'm going to take the puppy out there and let her be a spectator of the wiener dog races. That should be interesting.
Well, that ought to be fun. I love those little wiener dogs. Yeah, we miss our we had a couple, 3 of them, and we miss them. But we love our little corgi, too.
Oh, very good. Oh, let's see. I was going to mention, you run digital. FT8 is a low signal mode or weak signal mode. But I had a friend up in Ohio operating from a park yesterday, and we tried several different bands, and I could not pick him up. There were so many stations that I saw stations working him, but I didn't hear him directly. So then we tried CW, heard him perfectly fine, made the contact. It tells me sometimes, I don't know, maybe we should have went to an off the main frequency, picked one that's not a typical FT8 frequency and tried it. But when you're in there slugging it out with all the other stations there, I could not pull him out.
Yeah, that can be a little problem, especially if the band's busy. Yeah. FT8 is usually busy on most all the time, that's for sure. All right, anything else for us before I let you go?
No, a little cool. It's going to warm up nicely. We're going to get into hot weather soon, so enjoy this cool weather. 7-3 and 80 YF. God bless America.
All right, sir, we'll say 73s to you, and have a great day. And you'll have to report on the wiener races next Monday. WHAJV looking for further check-ins.
Net control. Whiskey 3, Golf Foxtrot. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning, Sunshiners.
Morning, Craig. How are you?
Well, I'm doing okay, my friend. Just basically sitting here. My wife is having some surgery today up at Fawcett, and I'm just sort of sitting around the house.
Oh, I hope it's not anything too serious, but surgery is never fun.
No, it's elective in the sense that she's having a watchman put in, and that will get her off of blood thinners. In about six weeks or so, they can take her off of that.
Oh, she's going to love it. I had a watchman put in and an ablation done, and I am a new man.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that. You made my day. She is getting an ablation done. She's had several, but this is the new, I forget the words. Anyway, it's a radio frequency procedure. It's relatively new.
That's what I had done just about 4 weeks ago. Yeah, it's amazing. Took care of my atrial fib, and I'm in the process now of weaning off the medication, and I love it because I feel so much better without being on those meds. Hey, very good. So tell her I'm rooting for her. She's going to be like a new woman.
Well, Dwayne, that is very reassuring. Just out of curiosity, who was your doctor?
Went up to Sarasota Memorial, and I had it done by Dr. Matthews.
I've heard of him. She's having it done at Fawcett. By the way, this is the first time we've been into Fawcett since they had done their remodel post-hurricane, and I was actually impressed. The interior is really attractive and much more welcoming when you walk in, and their operation of pre-op and so forth was very efficient. They were very thorough. So I'm very much positively disposed. But thank you for the encouraging words. She will be happy to know that. That will make her feel better.
She's going to feel like a new woman. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, Dr. Matthews has done about 6,000 of these, and so that's why I chose to go to him. He's kind of the leading expert in the area. All right, you take care. Give my best to your wife, and come back on Friday when Craig is our net controller, and I'll be anxious to see how she does. But I know she's going to do well. Anything else for us before I let you go, Craig?
No, that's it. And you hit the thing there. You want a surgeon that's done a lot, and her surgeon is in that same general range, 5,000-6,000 procedures. So you want those good hands and lots of practice. All right. And by the way, when we were commenting on the last comment here, when we lived up in New York, we had a country doctor, and we were talking about medicine and some of the things that work and don't work. And his comments in a very droll way was, that's why they call it medical practice.
And I think the other thing, too, that's you have to understand it's as much an art as it is a science. And I like doctors that don't just textbook medicine. What I mean by that is, okay, let's see, what's your symptom? Let's look it up here in the book and see, okay, it's either this, or this. That have more of a sense of the artistic part, where they look at you as a whole person and try to make sure that they've not missed anything. So, yeah, it's definitely an art as well as a science. All right, 73, sir. W8JJV, looking for further check-ins.
W8JJV, this is K8AQL.
Oh, it's my buddy, my pal, Steve. How are you?
How is Dwayne this morning? You're sounding fit and chipper, full of vim and vigor and vitality. Lots of bees there.
Well, I asked you first, how are you doing?
As far as I can tell, pretty darn good. I'm breathing, I'm seeing, I'm doing all those things that are so wonderful and such a wonderful part of life.
Being able to talk on the Sunshine Net in the morning, every morning, 365 days a year, is one of those important things in life, right?
Absolutely. Just try and do without it. Anyway, I just wanted to stop by and say good morning and wish you a great net, which you always have. And I always enjoy listening to your comments, Dwayne. Thank you very much. This is K8AQL saying 73 and listening.
Sir, you have a glorious day. Take care, my friend. Are you still doing the Sunshine Net on Thursdays?
Yes, I am. I had a little easier time of it this last week, and that it's the principle of recency, what you've experienced the most recent, which was good, makes you feel like doing it more.
over a longer period of time.
Okay, well, we'll come back and talk to you on Thursday then. You take care. Always good to hear from you this morning, Steve. WHJJV on the Sunshine Net, looking for further check-ins.
Net Control, Kilo Mike 4, Hotel November Bravo. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Herb, my Orlando buddy. How are you?
I am doing just fine. I'm out on the back porch looking at a nice blue sky, a little breezy today. It's supposed to be raining on Wednesday. I guess we can use the rain, but, you know, we've started in the group of pilots that I know of, and we're calling it Foggy Wednesday now. Over.
Froggy Wednesday. Okay. Wednesdays have a tendency to be foggy. I guess that's maybe true. How's your bride doing?
Oh, she's okay. She's back in an AFib, and we'll see if it resolves. Need to stop by the cardiologist and see if there's anything that can help. Over.
Well, he's probably going to have her stay on her meds for a little while, that's for sure. So what else are you up to today?
Well, I've got tons of things that I should do. Maybe I'll fertilize the grass. The grass needs fertilizing. You know, you put on fertilizer so it grows more, and you cut it more, and then you put on more fertilizer. Over.
Yeah, somehow that just doesn't make sense, but I guess it works that way. I don't cut grass anymore. I haven't cut grass in a long time.
Actually, I don't cut grass either. You know, people talk about their condo fees and things like that, and they say, oh, well, we don't want to take care of our lawn and stuff. I don't do those things, you know. It really isn't that expensive to have somebody come out and cut it, and it's actually cheaper than condo fees. Over.
Well, you know, when my wife and I moved from Omaha to Michigan, I told her, I said, that's it. I said, I'm not doing any yard work. I'm not cutting grass. I'm not shoveling snow. We're going to hire a company. Found a company that would do everything. So we called that our condo fees. So we got used to paying condo fees while we still owned a home. And so now it's just natural for us here.
Yeah. Did you have a chance to see Faria Zakaria's show on Sunday?
I did not. Did I miss something?
You really, really did. I would really recommend. I think it's available on YouTube, and it was a very interesting show that I think you'll find interesting to watch. Over.
Okay, if you got a link to it, send it to me.
I don't have a link to it. I actually watched the show. I could digitize it, and maybe I'll do that. I don't know if I can. You can get it just by the time I digitize it and send it to you. You can get it from FrostWire probably, or even get it on YouTube. What was I going to say? Oh, I watched that movie. Demi Moore was recommended for an Oscar for Substance, so I downloaded it and watched it. It was terrible.
Oh, you didn't like that movie? Oh, my goodness. Neither did I.
You saw it also. Yeah, it was a real stinker. They started off with an interesting premise, like a lot of Hollywood movies do, and then they just didn't know what to do with it. They didn't find... They could have cut out the last, 10 minutes, and you wouldn't have missed anything at all.
Well, it was a little graphic, that's for sure. All right, sir. Anything else before I let you go?
did watch Conclave, and I thought that was very good. I enjoyed that. It had an interesting twist. Over.
I've got that. I've got that one. I just haven't watched it yet.
I'm glad I didn't talk about it too much, but it's a good movie. It's well done. It's just good entertainment. I think it's a very interesting movie. Over.
Oh, very good. Okay, well, I'll check those out. You take care, my friend. Give my regards to your bride. We'll say 73s. WHHAV looking for further check-ins for the Sunshine Net this morning. Who's going to be next? Come on now.
Net Control. Net Control, this is N3FNN. Andy Lowe, Quebec 4, Victor Alpha Uniform, checking in. This is Jeff from Port Charlotte.
Jeff, hang on for 1 second. Andy beach in. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm doing super gorgeous.
That's a mouthful.
It is, but that's the way I feel this morning. I'm lit up like a Christmas tree.
You always are. You always brighten up the day, that's for sure.
Most of the days. I'm up and at 'em. So how are you, Andy? What are you up to today?
I think a little later, when it warms up, I may go out and clean the boat. It hasn't been cleaned in a while, and it needs it.
I hate it when you don't keep that boat clean. You know what?
So does my wife.
Yeah, we're going to put the rest of our kitchen back together today. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, we've been in the process of getting a new kitchen for about 4 weeks now, and finally it's all done, and all we got to do is put everything back in the cupboards. But there's a number of things that need to go to the dumpster as well. Stuff that's been in those cupboards forever, and we've never used them.
You know, it's amazing how that works.
We got cupcake tins, and I said to my wife, I says, you're not going to throw those away, are you? She says, when was the last time you made cupcakes?
Exactly. That's the truth right there.
Probably when one of our kids was for their birthday to take to school, and when you consider our youngest is 45, it's been a while.
Yeah, kind of a little bit, huh?
So, yeah, we got a few thing like that can basically go away, I guess. We don't need to take up cupboard space for them. All right. What else is you going to do? You just get the boat clean, that's all? That's all you got to do today? That's easy peasy.
Yeah, it'll take a little while. I got to clean out the bird's nest out of the lift motor, and then the whole thing needs to get a good scrubbing, and maybe I'll gas it up.
Yeah, then you'll have to take it out for a ride.
Well, that's what we're hoping.
All right, Andy. Thanks so much for stopping by and saying hi. I'm going to say 73, so we're going to go over and get Jeff. Jeff, how are you this morning?
Doing good. I'm doing good. I just wanted to say hello to all the Sunshiners today.
Hello, Sunshiners. Say hello to you. So what are you up to today?
Not a hell of a lot. I got nothing to do for today, nothing planned, but it's a beautiful day.
Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with sitting around and just enjoying a beautiful day. You don't always have to do something, right?
Yeah, I am waiting for some parts to come in. I ordered some stuff from Amazon, I guess. I'm waiting for a card. I'm trying to put together a hotspot for an Anytone HT I got.
Yeah, with 878, is that what you're using?
No, I got that new one, and there's not much on it. I mean, it's a brand new model, 168.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. Okay, what bells and whistles does it have on it?
Well, I think it's a toned-down version of that 868 or the other one that everybody gets.
Okay, so let's see, that's DMR, right?
Yeah, it's definitely DMR. I've been taking the courses that they give you to try and set it up. I did update the firmware and all of that, and now I just got to wait for the hotspot and see if I can't get that set up. But I already have a Raspberry Pi, so I'm just waiting for, a card that goes on top and, makes, I guess, the digital modem or whatever.
Were you able to get those from Amazon?
I believe it was Amazon.
Okay, very good. Well, keep us posted. Tell us how it turns out. Anything else before I let you go?
No, that's about it. Back to you. Kilo, Quebec 4, Victor Alpha Uniform, 73 to all.
Have a glorious day. W8JJV on the Sunshine Net. Looking for further check-ins. Anyone, anywhere, please come now. All right, let's make this last call. Last call for check-ins for the Sunshine Net. If you want to check in this morning, now is the time to do it.
Net control. K3FHP.
You are Dave. I knew you were out there lurking someplace.
Yeah, I'm real slow. I do other things, and then when I hear the blank spot, I go reach for the microphone, and usually by the time I get the microphone up to where I'm going to push the button, somebody else has started. I guess what happens when you get old and slow.
Oh, and old. Yeah, but slow and steady, that wins the race,
Yeah, persistence what wins the race. Persistence. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, and does look like a glorious day out there. It was a pretty nice weekend in general. So, hey, it's everybody checking in, and just another wonderful day in amateur radio world in Southwest Florida.
Roger that. And thank goodness we have the WX4E repeater system, of which you are primarily responsible for. So I thank you.
I didn't know I was responsible for anything. Well, I was responsible, but yeah, well, if you look up the call sign, I guess it shows my name on there. But, yep, I'm not a big single sideband fan as far as working a lot of HF stuff. I'm more digital GW, but I did get myself to play in that ARRL DX contest for a few hours over the weekend. It was a 2-day contest, so it gave you plenty of time to pop in for an hour here and there. And just to play at it, have a good time, see what you can do with 100 watts and a vertical. And it was pretty entertaining. I guess some of the keys, if you can get up and stay up late at night when a lot of the crowd is gone, it's a lot easier when you're low power.
We're actually running 100 watts?
Yeah, actually it was. That's what the radio said. My peak meter said it looked like it was 90-something, but that's close enough. Yeah, I do. That's on single sideband, That's why I don't do it that much. I've tried in the past, and it's. I understand QRP is also a world of frustration, but QRP DX contest, big DX contest is
really more frustration than I think I want to deal with these days. Or
well, you don't usually run 100 watts. That's why I thought that was interesting. Well, very good. Well, it's fun doing the contests. I know I got hooked on it. It's kind of a rush when you get a pile-up on you.
yeah, well, no pile-ups. I didn't even attempt running Colts. I didn't call CQ1s. I just the search and pounds, the typical QRP or. And in that contest, you were everybody. Well, most all DX is running 1,000 watts, or you can hear the difference easily. It's good practice and good reminding of what things sound like to the guys that are running 500 or 400 or 100. But quite a few. I work running 100, but you can see the big difference in a contest like that. Or although there were a couple of 100 watt stations that were just a pipeline, it sounded like they're on the repeater. But it was fine. Like I say, I don't usually run 100 watts. I can't remember the last time I do remember. I run 100 watts for the 6-meter net. And the other usually not that much. But it's minimum necessary to do the communication. And in an international DX contest, I think 100 watts is probably necessary if you want to make very many contacts. The fun part, of course, I like it because it's one of those you don't have to keep the serial numbers. It's just there's no serial number in the ARRL DX contest. The neat part is each entity is a multiplier on each band. So if you run the same station, which I did work the station on a couple different bands, it's a multiplier each time you work them. Each band, each country on each band. So when the multipliers get up there, it's great when you start seeing your every contact come out to be with 3 points of contact. It comes out to be hundreds of points added for each new contact, and another multiplier. It really that's what I hunted for. I could have worked more stations out there, but I was really looking to see how many countries I could work within a couple, the short period of the contest.
How many points did you accumulate?
About 32,000. 45 countries, 45 DX entities, and with a multiplier, I found a multiplier was 90. So with 3 points, so each contact that was 270 points to the score. Once you get that many multipliers, so. But it was different, I haven't run a phone contest. I do a few contacts on field days on sideband, but that's not the only time I do any sideband contests. Over.
Okay, very good. Well, it sounds like you had a good time. Now that we're kind of got our house back together, I'm hoping to be able to get on the HF side more often. I got to go crank up my Eagle 1 and get it all the way up because I noticed it slipped a little bit. So, hey, anything else for us, Dave, before I let you go?
No, it was just, it was interesting. I don't do it obviously to try to win anything or even to. I just tune around to find something that sounds interesting, but it's interesting. On several bands, I did. Like I say, I haven't done much sideband at all from here since I moved up here, even from Miami. But the Galapagos, good signals, solid signals in the Galapagos Islands on a couple of different bands, and Zambia on a couple of bands on sideband, which I've worked them all CW and digital, but not on sideband. So something you don't do very often to do once in a while is interesting. 7-3, thanks for doing that. We'll talk to you later. K3FH3.
All right, 73. Say hi to Mary for me. W8JJV, looking for final check-ins for the Sunshine Net. Now's the time to come. W8JJV looking. It's awful quiet out there, so I guess what I'll do is I'll say this is final call for check-ins for the Sunshine Net on this beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's see if there's anybody there. All right, hearing no further check-ins, I'm going to close the Sunshine Net. Thank everybody for checking in. It's going to be a beautiful day to be outside, so take advantage of it. 73s. This is W8JJV, over and out.